Hello, beloved. How are you? How are you enjoying the Leo full moon? You know, you know. So, I wanted to share a little bit about just kidding. When we feel higher states of consciousness and our sovereign Kundalini energy begins to flow faster. I'm not really sure what words to use, how to describe this, but I feel it, so I'll do my best. When more life force starts spinning and we tap into higher dimensional realities and higher states, even though it's like a beautiful, wonderful thing, our mind and our nervous system may not be used to it. So what happens is it's like going on a ride for the first time, right? So when you feel unsafe with these Kundalini energies, and I'll explain why I feel intuitively why this is happening now or whatever, according to my own imagination, the mind, you feel unsafe, and the job of the mind is to keep you safe. So what will happen is if there's hesitance to feel what's arising, to feel that energy, that pure energy moving through, our mind's like a computer, will be like, oh my God, something's wrong. This is new territory. What's unsafe about this territory? So it can easily go into creating story and resistance and mental looping around why this is happening or how can we stop it? And oh my God, I think I'm gonna die, either from overwhelming emotions or things that are actually physically occurring, just huge shifts that could be really, really amazing. And even though it's amazing, we can just be freaking out and suffering a lot and resisting a lot. And I've noticed within my own life in the past year, where I was tapping into more joy, more happiness, more ecstasy, and not like ecstasy the pill, you know what I mean, like ecstasy the natural kind. Okay, you're such a pervert. Anyway, so my tripod is broken. It's kind of annoying, but that's cool. It's cool. Anyway. So what happens is, even though more and more beautiful things are happening, it's very easy to fall into dark fantasy. And the dark fantasy can be so dark that it's as dark as how bright it's getting outside. And it's getting pretty bright. So there are certain energies that feed on this, you can say, like systems that already know that we're all we're awakening. So our own sovereign Kundalini energetic field is spinning faster and faster. And everything that is in alignment with our own sovereign, unique expression and being is being purged. So it could be really, really intense. I woke up this morning, I was just oh, okay, everything's fine. And I was just needing to soothe myself and calm myself. I'm this cannot be only about me. It must be something that everybody's feeling. It felt like the globe was shaking or being shook. And this is amazing. We're shaking off anything that is not in alignment with us. The veil is thinning, we're dying together, we're awakening together, our Kundalini is rising together, so we can be this sovereign creator being in form, so we can connect with our within and express ourselves in our own unique full expression, so the earth can be balanced. So each of us can be the puzzle piece that we were born to be. So each of us can express in our own unique way, so we can agree to disagree, so we can be in balance. Does that make sense? So we can each be our own unique puzzle piece, be different in our own unique way, feel safe and loved, so there could be balance. It's not of okay, let's all agree, let's all save the world. It's actually very different than our mind believes it to be. So I wanted to share simple ways on how to navigate it and turn it into pure orgasmic energy really easily. So one way is we can either be thinking a thought, or a scenario could really upset us, or emotions could be coming up, or a body could be something intense will come up. You'll be feeling nervous and unsafe. Your body will feel unsafe. So a really, really simple way to calm down and turn it into orgasmic energy is just playing curiously with a very simple question, playing with our response to it. Usually when that happens, we want to shut it out or calm it down or get rid of it. But actually, if we just ask playfully with a simple, when we're curious, it cancels out anxiety. What if this is pure energy? What if this is pure energy? And just repeating that question, what if it's pure energy? What if it's pure energy? Like a little kid exploring a new animal. What if this is pure energy? That's one way. And what that does is it opens up you to explore new neural pathways, new responses. And that's how we tap into different timelines. That's how we tap into different frequencies. through responding differently, not taking the external reality and switching it all up. The external reality is a reflection of your inside. So if you're like, external reality, please change, then you're basically strangling yourself. Does that make sense? I'm sure it does. A little dense, but you know what? It makes sense. So that's one way. Just try it out, see how it makes you feel in your body. What if this is pure energy? What would I be thinking if this is pure energy? What would I be doing if this was pure energy? How would I be feeling this if it's pure energy? It's a little sneak peek at something. You can play with that. Super simple. What if this is pure energy? Okay. The second way is something I discovered 3 days ago, which is so beautiful. It was after I heard a talk by Phil Good, and he was talking about how it's going to be a really emotional month, and how we should be asking, how can I serve you, to every emotion. So I was feeling really fucking intense emotions, and as I was feeling them, I was like, wow, shame, how do you need me to breathe into you now? And allowing my breath to make love to the shame. How would the shame like you to breathe? For example, another emotion, regret. Feeling deep, deep regret yesterday. Regret, where are you in my body? Regret, what kind of breath do you need? What texture, what rhythm, what kind of air, with my mouth open, with my mouth closed, through my nose. Maka! Shoot! Shoot! Good boy, thank you for keeping us safe. Thank you, good boy. Okay. So it's amazing. I don't know, I feel like I was gifted this by the heavens, but I've just been sitting in meditation, and literally every emotion that comes up, oh, love, how do you need my breath to feel you right now? And every breath is totally different. It feels like it's making love to whatever emotion is rising and immediately melts into 0 point. It's absolutely fantastic. The breath isn't trying to get rid of the emotion. The breath is wanting to merge with the emotion, to feel it, to let that energy move. There was another something. I don't know if I can remember. Yes, curiosity and humor are a powerful combination to move orgasmic energy. Yes, Mao, you would know for sure. Mao knows. Michael. Wow, I completely blacked out. I don't remember what the third thing was, but just so you know that it can happen. Like, we can be tapping into dream states, like heaven on earth, like blissful states, and we could literally be freaking out because our nervous system isn't used to it. Our physicality isn't used to the light spinning at this rate. Our mind isn't used to like relating to reality in these ways. And what's happening is the density of form is changing. The density of our bodies is changing. Some will say it's like our DNA is crystallizing. So all that is not in alignment with that unique crystal that you are, that defined, unique, one-of-a-kind crystal, has to be purged and loved and let go of. But when we say let go, what the fuck does that mean, right? So these are simple ways you can let go, and just know that even though it can feel like, oh my God, it's the end of the world, it can be the beginning of a whole new era. And in a flicker of a moment, when you just tap into feeling it deeper, what if it's pure energy, letting go of that judgment, of that resistance? That's what creates the suffering, is the resistance, the mind trying to control it and figure it out, and the mind trying to let go. But it's actually finding ways to make love to these energies that come up and seeing it as pure energy with curiosity. What if it's pure energy? Oh, how do you want me to breathe? And it's okay to be still with it. You're not gonna die, and if you do die, you're just gonna wake up in a different form. So before I just got my looper to Costa Rica. I'm so excited. And I just made this for a beloved friend, and I want to share it with you. It's not perfect, but you know, perfect is so 1990, or actually it's 2020, and 2020 is way behind. Fuck that. So this is a very extremely imperfect music piece. So exciting to get this in the jungle. I feel so fucking abundant. So here it is. I'm just gonna pretend I'm singing it. It's recorded. I think you can hear it. Can you hear it? Yeah, gecko laugh confirmations. You hear them. They always laugh when you're confirming. This is a song encouraging you to feel it deeper and deeper. Oh, I forgot how to use the looper. I haven't had it in so long. So feel it. Let yourself feel it deeper. Let yourself die into the new you, into a whole new way of being, into a whole new way of seeing, into a whole new way of breathing, a whole new way of feeling, a whole new way of walking. way of talking. It's a very sad song. Yeah. This is really weird. I'm like playing it here. I'm not doing anything. But you know what? Doing nothing is like so 2021. Everything happens there, I promise. It's okay to feel. Listen to what she said. She said. There's a little light language for you. Well, feel it all. It's all love. It really is. It's all love. Who's to say that happiness is more valuable than sadness? Who's to say that grief is less worthy than falling in love? Who's to say that success is more valuable than regret? Only you, boo. And you're that big, loving, all-encompassing crater being in form, that loving babushka that is meant to be the one who welcomes all of it back to your heart, to be crystallized, to be celebrated. Anyway, everything's going to be totally cool, I promise, okay? Comment below if you resonate. Rambling is the new channeling, so I'm totally not going to judge myself for this video. That would be so 2020, and we're in 2021, yo. Anyway, love you all. Reach out if you need support. You got this.